Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Yoda from Star Wars. So we're going to start in the center of his face with the brow line. So he's got a very prominent line that goes above each eye. So starting on the left, I'm going to curve over to the right, just like so. From here, I'm going to draw in the wrinkles in the upper part of the brow. So in the middle here, I'm going to move over to the right, just draw a curve like that. I'm going to leave a gap, and I'll do the same thing on the left side. We're just going to layer in a couple more wrinkles. So just coming up halfway and then making them smaller as we go up. So on the right side, I'll curve up, do another overlap and curve. In the center here, I'm going to have them sort of facing in that direction. So I'm going to come up and do another overlap and go up. Okay, so we've got the wrinkles in the forehead. Let's go down towards the nose. So here, I'm just going to draw in the nose. Let's draw from the left side, we're going to draw a little bump, kind of like that. From each side, I'm going to curve out these little bumps on the left and right. And from here, we're going to come in with a curve that goes up into the nostril and then down the middle. We'll go up on the right side and just curve down to that point on the right. From here, let's get into the eyes. So I'm just going to draw sort of like half circles underneath, sort of almost like ovals. So here, I'm going to draw one big one for the eye, just like so. Let's go over to the left side and do the same thing. So starting on the inside, working our way out to the outside like so. Let's draw the bottom eyelid. So I'm going to have them sort of glaring. So here I'm just going to curve two lines on both sides. And we'll just draw a couple wrinkles underneath the eyes. Just kind of like curves, working with that curve of the bottom eyelid. And let's draw on the pupils. So up here, I'm just going to draw a curve tucked in underneath the brow. And up here, I'll do the same thing. We're going to color these eyes in, but we're going to do a little highlight. So I'm just going to draw a little circle up on the left side and color the rest in black. Do the same thing on this side. So doing a little highlight, coloring the rest in black. We're going to draw some bags under the eye too. So right here, just going to curve out on both sides like so. Let's get into the mouth area. So here in the center of the nose, I'm going to curve down to the tip of the mouth. From here, I'm going to curve up and down. On this side, I'll curve out. Here we can just draw a few wrinkles in the lips. So here, just pull a couple curves up from the upper lip. From the bottom lip, on the left side here, just going to pull a couple curves like this. Maybe one more on the right side. So from here, let's draw in the little wrinkles on the side of the mouth. So here, on the side of the nose, I'm going to curve out. Over on this side, on the right, I'm just going to curve around. And we're going to come in towards the chin. So I'm going to take these 2 points and connect them with a curve. Goes down and then back up. We'll draw a little chin, little double chin. So we're just going to draw a little curve that goes up like so. Let's draw the cheekbones. So underneath this brow, I'm just going to come in a little bit. And I'm just going to curve out. And then from here, I'm going to pull this right underneath that chin like that. From here on the side, because he's sort of facing that way, it's not going to tuck underneath this brow. It's going to actually come out and extend beyond. So from here, I'm just going to curve out like this. And I'm going to pull this right in to that chin, like so. Do a couple of crow's feet. So we're just going to pull a couple of curves like that on either side. So let's get into the top of the head. So here on the right, I'm going to actually make the brow a little bit more prominent. So I'm just pulling a line in like this. I'm going to curve up to a little point in the top of the head. So right about here. Do a little overlap, curve up to the top. Now here I'm going to come down, but I'm going to stop right about here because I want to draw in the ear. So from here I'm going to curve around and just stop right about there. From here I'm going to curl out an ear. So you start by going down, up, then out to a point. Now we're going to just sort of follow that same pattern but bring it down right about here in the side of the jaw. So coming around like so. From here I'm going to take this line and curve up into the tip of the ear like that. Here I'm going to come up a little bit and just do an overlap and pull this around for the bottom. Inside the ear I'm going to draw a little bit of ear here. So from here I'm just going to pull a couple little curves like that. Let's go over to the right side and draw the ear in the background. So we're going to take that and draw it sort of flipped over here. So I just want to make sure that I sort of have the same length. So I'm going to start my pen on the tip of the ear, curving down and then into the side of the head. And again from the tip, coming down into the side of the head like that. From here I'm going to do this line here. So I'm going to start from the tip, curve around, and then right into the side of the head. And then from here I'm going to draw this point and just curve that in like that. We'll draw a couple bits of ear hair, starting at the top, draw a couple points, like so. Do a couple little tufts of hair on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 curves, like that. Do 2 more over here, so it looks like layers of hair in behind. Now I'm going to have him holding his lightsaber, so we're going to start with the shoulder area. So I'm going to have his body turn, 2 arms holding a lightsaber. So we're going to start in the shoulder area. I'm going to curve a line down for the top of his arm. So from here, I'm going to curve down and then up. Now this is the top of the arm. From here I'm going to draw the sleeve. So here's the sleeve line, just a curve like that. From here I'm going to draw in the hand. So I'm just going to draw in the back side of the hand. So from here, I want to curve up, and then we're going to go into a finger. So straight line out to 1 finger, and we're going to come down. So that's the first knuckle. We're going to do an overlap, and I'm just going to draw a diagonal line like this. And pull this line in with a slight curve. Now we're going to draw the bottom end of the lightsaber. Draw a little curve like that. From these 2 ends, I'm going to draw 2 lines down. Now I want to make sure that the angle is set at the same angle trajectory. So I want the lightsaber going this way, so these 2 lines are going to come down in this angle. From here I'm going to draw an oval just to cap off the bottom. And then for the wrist, I'm just going to come up and then pull this line in underneath that sleeve. If you want, you can go ahead and draw 2 little lines like this just to show the wrinkles in the fingers. And then I'm going to finish off this sleeve. So I'm going to go up here and just pull that right into that line there. So it looks like the hand is actually inside the sleeve. We're going to draw the opposite hand now. Now this hand is going this way, so it can get a little bit trickier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here. I'm going to pull a curve up to the knuckle. And we're going to do sort of like the opposite that I did here. So I'm going to pull the first finger down. And now we're going to do one other finger like this. And I'm going to pull this right in like so. If you want, you could draw a little bit of this lightsaber with a curve like that. And I'm going to draw some finger lines like this, and one there. Draw the thumb, so the straight line across, and then pull this down, and just pull that right into that hand. Let's draw the top of the lightsaber now. So from here, I'm just going to draw a line coming down, rounding up the top, and coming down. Probably just want to pull that right in, just like that. Now the lightsaber, I'm going to have to draw 2 straight lines going parallel to each other right to the tip. So start here, and it's always easier to pull straight lines towards you than it is away from you. I'm going to round out the tip of the lightsaber, and then I'm going to pull this in towards me like that. I could probably have moved that over just a little bit, but that's okay. Got that. Let's get into the rest of the body. So from here, under the chin, I'm going to have to draw sort of the shirt that kind of folds over. So I'm just going to draw a line like this, and then just tuck that in like that. From here, I'm going to draw a curve from that point, and we're going to go over to the hood. So the hood's going to come up, and this is going to get tucked underneath the head. And I'm just going to draw the shoulder, and then sort of a separation for the arm. From here, I want to draw that same cuff that comes down here. So starting up here, I'm going to draw a line straight down behind that hand, and then pull this right back up like that. From this point, I'm just going to pull it in behind that arm. From here, let's go up into the armpit area. So coming up, and just kind of stopping like that. From here, I'm going to bring this down to the back of the body. So curving down, and then pulling this out. Let's draw the hood. So up here, I'm going to draw a curve like this, and curve this back in behind the back. From this point, I'm going to just tuck this in underneath this arm. So from here, I want to come up this way. So I'm going to start up here, because it's always easier to pull towards me, like that. And then I want to round out the bottom. So drawing from here, across the bottom like that. And then this point, I'm going to go up, and then in towards the body. So it's sort of stepping forward. And then we just want to draw a few wrinkles like this for the cape, so you can see the folds in the pant. And I think that's pretty much it. There we have it. There is Yoda. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.